Embrace the abused child within you. That's your champion. David and Goliath. It's a story that we're told in Sunday school, and I think we stick too closely with it. I think it deserves a fresh look, if you will, or just my interpretation, if you will, which is the most accurate thing I should say. When you look at David and Goliath, it's just not separate entities. It's about the battle within you. It's about what you're going through every day. And day after day, every time in your life, every issue, every failure, everything that's happening in your life today. If you feel that it's not coming together, everything that's happening to you today is just as serious as the battle that the people of Israel had with Goliath. The way the story is normally told, David and Goliath, the army of God is afraid, and David is delivering lunch, and he asks what would happen to the man who defeats Goliath. And they said, you'll win. You'll win the daughter of the king. You'll be rewarded. And David said, okay, I'll do it. But a deeper analysis is that the army of God is you. The army of God is your strength, is your power. The King Saul is your ego, how you always feel that this is the thing in charge and how you view yourself. But when you operate on your ego and your strength like that army did, it can do nothing when times are hard. But what you have always accomplished and what you had always come through many dangers, tears, and snails with, and spoils with, has been that inner child, has been that abused child. You see, that abused child, that inner man, the one that your soul loves so much, has always been your strength. Why? Because it had nothing back then, but it overcome. It had nothing back then, but look at you now. And David represents the abused child, the child who was outside, the child that nobody wanted. But because that child was outside, because that child had to struggle on its own to get the thing done, we have to call up on that inner man, the one that's after God's own heart. And it's that person within you that you don't rely on, that you don't think is worthy. That'll be the last one you pick in your battle. But that is the one who has always been there, and that is who you are. As much as you want to dress it up, you're facing battles and your mind can't fix it. You're facing battles and your strength can't fix it. What can fix it is going within yourself and finding your spirit man, the part of you might be ashamed of, the part that David said he was conceived in sin and shaped in iniquity. And that is the part of you that's abused, but that is the power part of you, because when we are weak, he is strong. So I say to you, it's not by might, it's not by power, but it's the Spirit of the Lord. And the Spirit of the Lord has blessed you to be here. You could be 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, but you have made it. You have made it. That inner child is still there, and you need to bring it out, embrace it. Like the people of Israel did. When nothing else would work for them, they went back to where it all began, to where God carried them, to where God brought them through many things. I heard someone say that God has never failed them. And when we were in our most deepest crisis, it's probably when we were kids. And that same faith, that faith that Jesus heralded about that if we come to him as like a child does, that he will no way wise reject them, because such is the kingdom of heaven. It's your David. It's the thing nobody wanted. That is the greatest part of you. It's not your mind. It's not your strength. It's not anything. It's the part of you that's been hurt. That's your strong man.